Now, the federal government is set to utilize the $700 million credit guaranteed by the World Bank for the Agro-Climatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscape projects. The project is targeted at combating land degradation, desertification, amongst other climate issues in the northern Nigeria. The dialogue on implementation held in Abuja on Monday at the pre-project launch. Here's more on the story.
On Monday in Abuja, the pre-launch of the Agro-Climatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes project saw stakeholder exchange on imminent implementation of the project in northern Nigeria and some bordering states. Recall that the World Bank had approved a $700 million credit from the International Development Association in December 2021. Speaking at the event, the National Project Coordinator Akreso Salisu Dahiru shed more light on the objectives of the mission.
This event is aimed at achieving two major goals. One of them is to ensure that all the preparations that have been done for Akreso have reached a point that the project can take off. The project, through a system of consultations, the framework for its implementation. And the World Bank has accepted that document. So it approved the project for implementation in Nigeria. But for it to become effective, there are a number of conditions. Those conditions are the reasons why we're having this mission, so that those conditions can be fulfilled and met and officially communicated to the bank. And when we say the bank, we mean the World Bank, so that they can declare the project effective and then begin to disburse funds that will enable states and the federal government to implement all the activities that are contained in the project's design and project documents.
Also speaking to journalists, the global lead disruptive technology at the World Bank, Nagaraja Dao-Hastapep, spoke about the importance of Nigeria's climate.
In this program, there are funds available for both technical assistance to be able to build capacity and to help build a good modern comprehensive knowledge base analytical tools, and also to be able to prepare a lot of the investments on the ground. But there are also a lot of funds, because the whole project is around $700 million, and to be implemented over 6 years to make a big difference on the ground itself by implementing things in a way in which it is cross-sectoral. So you're looking at not building on a whole history of activities that have been done within each sector, like within agriculture, within environment, within water, but now to do it together, and to do this in a way in which it's part of a strategic watershed or a basin planning effort, which also then downscales it to a micro watershed type approach as well.
The task team leader at Akreso World Bank, Joy Agene, stated that most of the preparations were ready, with implementation set to kick off and ensure community capacity.
So the project is actually divided into 4 components. The first component is on the watershed aspect, the landscape restoration, and then the second component is on community engagement, capacity for community. The third component is on institutional strengthening, which actually will help build a long-term sustainability for doing this kind of activity in Nigeria without any support from any partner. So the project really, at the end of the day, is to build the capacity of the country to be able to address watershed management issues, dry land management, and also issues of technology, use of technology, and the rest.
The Akreso project is set to mitigate the effects of climate change and enable the country the capacity to ensure fruitfulness in the semi-arid regions of the nation.